All right, so I wanted to pick back up where we left off on the other video for those that were interested and didn't have time to sit there and watch a 40-minute video. This is our second den. As you'll notice, this is the fireplace. Now, this fireplace is the brick that I was talking about, if you've seen some of the other videos of the girls' room, that actually runs up the wall here. And that's the brick that I was telling you that was on the other side of that 3/8 sheetrock in the girls' room. So that kind of puts you on perspective to where that is. All right, beautiful mantle, 1970s paneling. I know some people love it. I can't stand it. You'll notice that I've started taking some of it down. That wasn't so I could start another project. It was just so I could get these refrigerant lines in here. This is where the refrigerant lines come down through the attic. There's a little bit of a chase down there, and then they go down into the basement. Now below us, there's almost a walking distance worth of basement. You have to duck a little bit, but it's really, really nice to be able to do that. Okay, so we're gonna get this cast iron stuff out of here while we got this wall open. All right, get that galvanized. The cast iron's probably okay, but I kind of want to get it all out. You know, obviously we're going to rewire it since we're pulling all the paneling down. This does have a crown in it, but the crown is like a real small 2 5/8 crown. Again, I'm not sure if this room was redone like down the road, or I don't know. It doesn't fit the rest of the house. I'm not quite sure what happened here. Maybe built like this. I'd love to know. If somebody knows, just let me know. Another return grill here, 30 by 10. All right. Just another cool living room. All right, with the built-ins. I don't know what we're going to do with the built-ins. I don't know if we're going to take them down. I know we're going to try to get that paneling out of there, but I don't know to what extent we're going to try to work. It'd be nice to get a TV, you know, right there above that mantle. One light, just like all the other rooms. You can kind of see, you know, I don't have a flash on, so you can kind of see how dark it is. All right, you'll notice a bunch of oak flooring in here. This oak flooring is for the kitchen. All right, I've got a double door here that I've got leaned up against the French door that goes to the outside patio that needed to be replaced. That's another thing I want to jump on, but I have begrudgingly held off because I'm trying to get the upstairs finished before we start another major project here. And honestly, just the other day is when I took this paneling down, so it hadn't been down long, but I'm ready to tear it all down. Get my lights in here and get things squared away. So let's go into the kitchen. So one cool thing here is you have the little swinging doors that swing both ways, so you can swing it open and it'll stay up there, or you can, you know, push it back that way. So kind of cool, you know. The door, I don't know if it'll stay because the flooring's there, but the door would stay there if it was there. So I'm gonna go back this way first. Probably the biggest downfall to this house is the kitchen. All right, so you can kind of see, got pink countertops, you know, really outdated cabinetry, okay. Some crown molding, some not. I'm not really sure why. You know, goes back to here, kind of stops. I don't know. Just a full scan of the kitchen countertops. I did not buy the windows here yet because they roll out. I want to get the same style of window there, and I've got to get it measured. So this is what the kitchen currently looks like. A lot of wasted space above these cabinets here. All right. Little food pantry here. And then the other thing is, just as like in the front door, at the back door, there's a nice closet. All right, now these do have lights in them. They're on a pull chain. All right, so hang your coats up and put your shoes in there. One thing I will say about this coming in this back door is the steps go down here. All right, you come up and you walk right in. If you are not careful, you will BYA. And everybody should know what BYA stands for. If you don't, it's bust your you know what. This is the laundry room. This room is a wreck. The reason it's a wreck is because this is where the panel room is. The cabinets, will probably keep them, just reface the doors. Obviously, we got a new washer and dryer going in here. Put some crown up. This is the only wallpaper I like in the house. I'm not a wine drinker, but to me it fit. My wife said, no, I don't like wine drinks, so I'm gonna get rid of that too. Paneling, I mean the breaker panel, you know, you can see we brought service in and we've notched it out. Obviously I'll have to patch all this stuff, but the easiest way to do it is pull it out and, you know, just go back and patch it. It's not that big of a deal. You won't see it by the time it's back and ready. But you can see some of the new wires coming down. Square D panel. I try to keep that shut so the little ones don't get in here. All right, one ceiling fan, the only ceiling fan in the house, I do believe. All right. So this kitchen will get new flush mounted trims and LED lights all over to brighten this kitchen up. All these cabinets are coming out. All this linoleum's coming out. There's plywood under this linoleum. That's coming up, so the floors will match the level that the living rooms have and the dining rooms have. All right, this wall right here is coming down. Some of you may be wondering, was that a structural wall? It is actually not a structural or a load-bearing wall. All right, so that wall is coming down completely. Okay, there will be a gas range and a countertop right here that'll go the whole distance, or probably about somewhere to where this wall ends. There'll be countertops wrapped back around. Sink will stay right there. Dishwasher will stay right there. Refrigerator will probably go here where this stove is. Okay, because again, we're going to have the range here. Imagine this wall is going to be gone, and I'm going to have an island or a bar here on the other side. So it's going to kind of be like one of those fancy steakhouses where they're cooking in front of you. You just throw it up on the bar. And then right here, this cabinet goes away, and a double oven. All right, the cabinets will be painted white just like everything else in the house. All right, I'm going to build those out of birch. And then I'll face the doors with some basswood. Crown molding will go up. All this dead space, the cabinets will probably be a little bit, there will be no cabinets here, but here along this wall, the cabinets may be a little bit taller, but I won't hide all this space up here. It'll all be open when we get through with it. So looking forward to tearing this wall down. It's a new washer and dryer that we got on sale while Lowe's had the appliance sale. So 2 more windows in here. These windows are really, really wide. I don't know if you can kind of see, but man, they are wide. I forget how wide they were, but they were over 100 linear inches. So this is a breakfast nook. Again, very low lighting. You can't really see in here. That light goes away. Can lights go in. When we get this wall tore down, this will be one big kitchen. All right. So it's going to be awesome. All right. So you can just imagine where that window is. There'll be an aisle or a bar right there. You know, there'll be a countertop with a bar, some stools on this side. We may move the bar out a little bit further, may not. Just depends on how it looks with the window. I don't want to get the bar into the window, so I'm not sure what the layout is. We're going to draw it all up before we tear it out. That is the one thing I told my wife we would do before we started the remodel on this kitchen. And then finally, the last room is our formal dining room. Again, the doors just kind of hang or pop open. I kind of like that. I mean, I know it's kind of old-fashioned, but I like it. Chandelier here, okay, formal dining room. Only thing we're going to do in here is replace the windows, remove the window treatments, pull down the wallpaper, and possibly change some of the receptacles out. This should be the easiest room down here. All right, that wallpaper, which some of it has, we peeled off some of it. But this should be the easiest room down here. Now the chandelier, I'm not sure if we're going to keep that or get a different one, but I am just going to keep a chandelier here. I'm going to get a formal dining room table because this room's obviously big enough for that. So anyway, this is the bottom or the main floor of the Cape Cod. So you will see some progress going on. This is what it looks like before. And I do have some video of the upstairs, but not really a tour. So I have some videos of me working on it and stuff. It's just been real hard to try to work on things and video at the same time. You know, I find that I'm spending more time trying to move the camera, or, oh, I forgot to move the camera. So the camera's just videoing the wall, you know, and it's not seeing what's going on. So I hope everybody enjoyed the tour, and that's going to be it for today.